Topic: Why intelligent minds get stuck more often. Smart people don't get stuck because they are weak. They get stuck because their minds are too good at protecting them. If you're intelligent, your brain doesn't just think. It predicts outcomes, simulates scenarios, runs risk calculations, and searches endlessly for certainty. And that's exactly where the trap begins. At some point, intelligence stops being a tool and quietly turns into a defense system. You don't freeze because you don't know what to do. You freeze because your mind shows you too many possible consequences before you even move. Every option branches into 10 more possibilities. Every action triggers an internal warning. Every move feels premature, so you wait. You call it thinking it through, but what's really happening is delay disguised as depth. Highly intelligent minds are brilliant at building internal models of reality. They imagine outcomes before they happen, spot patterns others miss, and anticipate problems early. But the more detailed those mental models become, the harder it is to step back into real life. Because real life is noisy, it's uncertain, it's inconsistent, and it doesn't wait for perfect clarity. So the intelligent mind stays inside the simulation, optimizing, refining, predicting, instead of acting. Over time, this creates an invisible loop. You think, you predict, you doubt, you refine, and then you think again. There's no obvious failure, no visible mistake, no external risk, but there's also no movement. This is why highly intelligent people often feel exhausted without doing much. The mental work is real, but it's happening entirely inside. And here's the dangerous part. Your brain rewards this behavior. Every time you don't act, you avoid possible embarrassment, rejection, loss, or regret. So your mind learns that stillness equals safety. Over time, safety becomes the main goal. Not growth, not truth, not progress, just safety. This is why intelligent people often say, "I know what I should do, I just can't start." Because starting means leaving the simulation and entering a world that can't be perfectly controlled. The ironic part is that the solution isn't motivation, it's not confidence, and it's definitely not thinking harder. Those only strengthen the loop. The real solution is breaking the simulation. You do that by acting before clarity, by moving while uncertainty is still present, and by accepting imperfect decisions. You choose progress over understanding. Action collapses possibilities. Movement silences mental noise. Your mind becomes quieter after you move, not before. If you're intelligent and stuck, nothing is wrong with you. Your system evolved to predict and protect. Somewhere along the way, it simply forgot how to move without permission. And the moment you act, even badly, the simulation weakens, the noise softens, and the trap finally loosens.